All right. Let's start this video. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Oladithereal, and we're back here with another video. 2 videos, one day, back to back. I don't know. We'll see if that other video gets dropped today. It's Sunday, so you know that Sunday gym vlog is coming out soon. We just did legs. But first, I seen this video. Well, I seen the thumbnail, right? And I was like, oh no, I gotta react to this one. So let's go ahead, check it out without further ado.
You sent in a proposal, but your manager has so many questions.
Would you ever consider taking steroids?
I'm on steroids.
This is me asking a 21-year-old if he'd ever take steroids.
With social media seemingly glorifying the use of performance-enhancing drugs, it's pretty easy to get the impression that everybody in the gym is on them or wants to take them. But is that just the perspective of the fitness industry online, or is that the reality for gym goers everywhere? To find out, I'm going to a variety of independent and commercial gyms, as well as the bodybuilding mecca, to ask people if they'd take steroids. And if so, why? Independent gyms, you gotta love them. They have a very unique scent of sweat, microwave protein, and off-brand cleaning agent. Between sets, members dap up the owners and other regulars, and personal trainers look about 6 weeks out all the time. So what does that mean? That means that there's probably some pretty serious lifters in there who are tempted by quick gains. So let's find out. I'm gonna make a prediction that 20 to 30% of people that we ask are gonna say that they would take steroids. Comment down below what you think.
Man,
The first gym we're
I think everybody in
all
there,
the bathrooms,
at least
they have a
probably like
needle
2 people.
and I
probably,
see like 5
probably
needles,
not.
and there's still, one's still.
I'm sorry, let me not speak over this. I think at least 2 people will probably be natty. Everybody else, steroids. Look, he already got a container right here. Look at what the fuck?
Gripping test. Damn. It just shows you that it's socially acceptable to do these things, and people see it and they're like, okay, well if other people are doing it too, I may as well do it. That just means that there's probably some pinners out there. So let's go find out. Have you ever?
Hey, bro, calling them pinners is crazy. Yo, I've never heard of that a day in my life, man. That's hilarious. Yo, I'm gonna start calling niggas that. Bro, you a pinner? Shut up, bro. You be on the pins. What you talking about? Oh,
Considered taking steroids?
No.
No.
No, hard no?
Hard no.
No, never.
Never?
Never.
It never crossed your mind?
No.
No?
We have cheese, with milk, and many more options.
So not steroids, you just drink milk?
No.
Would you ever take steroids at any point? Just honest answer.
Probably not, honestly.
You seem like you're.
Nah, he was thinking about it, man. He was thinking about it. He was this close. He was like, I don't know, man. You gotta be confident if you know, you gotta know what you want. You feel me? He looks like he's someone who's easily tempted. But I don't know, you know? You never know. This world is crazy. But so far we up 4. We lost already.
You were thinking about it though.
Yeah.
So you've been tempted at one point?
I mean, a little, obviously. I mean, I want to get huge like you, but
How old are you?
I'm like 17.
You're 17 and you've been thinking
Yeah.
about it?
Well, kind of, because like, obviously, because social media and everything, right? Like, I go on TikTok and all I see is like jack dudes and everything.
Yeah.
Like, I could probably go on Instagram right now and the first thing I'm gonna see is probably like, what? Like, let's see. Jack dude, see, like, it's right
Yeah.
there.
First picture is a jack dude.
Like, it's just right there. Yeah, I feel small even though like I've been going to the gym for like.
Dude, for 17, man, you're freaking thick. You should be so proud of yourself, dude.
I mean, I don't know. I see like some 17, 18-year-olds online, and they be like, jacked.
And this dude is not alone. TikTok creators are promoting steroids to millions of young impressionable teens across the world. In fact, videos with hashtags associated with steroids were viewed 420 million times in the last 3 years. The motive, commission on sales, providing kids with direct links to purchase SARMs, pro-hormones, and other dangerous substances. SARM sales, also known as selective androgen receptor modulators, are on the rise because for some reason there's this idea it's safer than steroids.
Why do you think?
Do not take steroids, man. Understand the risk. Just like I said in the last video, this is crazy. Hey, 2 steroids videos back to back to start up my channel. This is ludicrous, man. I guess this is the new thing in the industry, ain't it? Damn, this world is crazy, man.
People think SARMs are safe.
Apparently they are more selective to specific tissues, allegedly, and therefore wouldn't have the same side effects as steroids. But when you look at the studies, they actually do have basically the same side effects as steroids.
Really?
You'll still see heart issues, acne, testicular shrinkage, sexual dysfunction. The liver issues are actually worse in some cases with SARMs, especially if you take them orally. I'm aware of at least one study where they surveyed a bunch of people who were taking SARMs. I think it was 52% of them reported having short-term side effects. The worst part, in my opinion, about SARMs is that they're relatively new, and so we don't really know what happens long-term with them, whereas steroids have been around for a while, so we can say with some confidence what happens if you take them for a long time. It's not great what happens, but at least we know.
On top of a high chance of negative side effects, there was a study where they looked at the chemical composition of 44 SARMs products sold on the internet to see what's actually in them, and what they found was 39% contained unapproved drugs and 25% contained substances not even listed on the label.
Golly, man. Hey, bro. If you on steroids, comment down below, man. I got to know. This is the real deal. I got to know. Do you not like pussy? Like, I gotta know, bro. Like, me personally, man, you know what I'm saying? I got a girl, I be all up in there. You feel me? Like, do you not like some pussy, bro? Like, is the muscle really that important? I gotta know, bro. This is mind-boggling, if you ask me.
What's the thing that's stopping you from taking it?
I'm not trying to die like at like 30. I'm trying to live a life, you know what I mean?
Right. How old are you?
19.
19. Would you ever consider taking steroids?
No, I did consider.
Would you ever take steroids?
Probably not.
What? Probably not?
Yeah.
So have you thought?
All these people where he's putting sus by, they're thinking about it, you know? They just don't want to say nothing because they're on camera. But if push comes to shove, you already know. They on the pin.
About it?
I probably thought about it, but yeah, I think I just like being natural.
I don't know, my buddy tried to get me on it, but
And the same age?
yeah.
I've had like family, friends, I think that have cycled on and off of it, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We were like planning on taking it together, but like,
Okay. And like, why did you start to plan that? Like, what was the reason behind going after it?
I mean, there's so many influencers now that do YouTube,
Right.
so.
look at Arnold, bro.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
insane.
So you say bodybuilder, social media.
Yeah.
Thing is IFBB Pro from India.
You know what that means, though?
Yeah.
That means you're gonna have to
Yeah.
inject some stuff.
No.
You can't be an IFBB pro natural.
No, like he's like you can check it.
Yeah.
You can check it. Like he's been working from like last 9 to 10 years. Like he's like very good at clip from India.
He's an IFBB pro.
Yeah.
And he's natural.
Yeah.
He's natural.
Yeah, you can check it.
Seabohm Trend Twins.
Yeah.
Like Sam Sulik pops up a lot.
Just watching those guys made you a little bit more tempted than normal.
Yeah. It's like, dude, this guy.
Hey, bro, that dude, he look fit. He fit. You don't need that. Man, 3, 4, 5 years, man, you look like a beast. Come on, man. Stay natty. Natty all day, man. I'm only 1 year in. I already look like a king.
That looks like the Hulk, so it's like, fuck.
And you want to look like that too?
Yeah.
Do you have like anyone that you aspire to be the same size as? Not.
Y'all boys, look at him. Tell me he's not fit. Why the hell would you even think about steroids, bro? You don't need to, bro. You good. You don't love pussy? Nah. Well, hold on. He didn't say he would take it, so.
Look
The
like
Trend
but-
Twins?
The Trend Twins? You not understand the name? Trend Twins? That
Yeah,
means you're
well,
gonna have to.
Okay, maybe once I reach my like max potential,
Then you'll go
I'll
on?
consider it, but like
Okay.
maybe not.
I don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah.
I love this dude. What do you think, bro? You good.
I love you. I've always been with you.
Crazy insight at that first gym. We had a 20-year-old, a 17-year-old, and a 19-year-old, all seemingly kind of like considering the possibilities of going on steroids. That one 19-year-old was like, I would never consider it, but then later in the conversation, kind of considered it because he wants to look like the Trend Twins. And then we had the other guy saying he would never go on steroids, but then aspires to look like an IFBB pro. And he's probably going to realize in a couple of years he's never going to do that naturally, and then that's probably going to get him to probably want to go on steroids. So I think a lot of people are very misinformed on what is achieved naturally, probably because of social media. So it's not really looking good right now for social media. At gym number 2, super nostalgic right now because, fun fact, this is the first gym I ever trained at. The first workout ever was in this gym. Crazy. How old are you?
I'm 16 years.
16?
Yeah.
Have you ever considered using steroids?
No.
You know what? I'm just looking at my physique right now. I still got a long way to go before I even consider that.
So you would at one point?
You know what? I have to get to that point before I make that decision.
Okay. Would you ever consider taking steroids?
No.
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 That seems like a very confident no.
It's about 1 year since I started working out.
Okay.
Let's say 3 years from now, I'm not where I want to be or not even close to where I want to be, then I'll start looking into it. But as of right now, straight no.
Okay, so you would eventually start looking into it?
Maybe if I have to, but from where I stand right now, it's a no 100.
And
It's got to be no period, man. I just don't, like, it shouldn't be a thought in your mind. Like, do you not like pussy? That's all I'm going to say this whole video.
And why would you have to?
When you're working out, especially when like I'm new, I search it up, like what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with that? Like what training am I supposed to do? And then you notice all these people that are making videos, they're like massive, right?
Does the side effects ever scare you?
To be honest, I would say yeah, but at the same time, I've never really done my research on it.
Yeah.
It seems like the vast majority of answers are a no because of the possible side effects, and there's really no shortage of them, with more serious ones being early heart attacks, strokes, liver tumors, and kidney failure.
Would you ever take steroids?
Yeah.
Are you on steroids?
I am on steroids,
Okay.
yes.
What are you taking right now?
Tess and Primo. I plan on competing this year in classic physique.
Okay.
My goal is to turn pro, so I figure it's just part of the process.
Are you okay with the side effects? Is it just part of what you're doing?
Well, a lot of the side effects can be mitigated if you take it properly.
Is it actually possible to ever do steroids safely?
No, it's impossible, unfortunately. Otherwise, I think a lot more people would be doing it.
Fortunately, like both my grandparents have their hair, so that's one of the.
So it's part of genetics?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of the side effects that you're talking about are also genetics.
Do you know of any side effects that people might not know about?
Significant changes in sexual orientation. Like it's wild to see some of the stuff, like the trend stories in particular. Yeah, people will develop homosexual-like tendencies. They will have insatiable libidos, which is a pretty typical outcome, but often this leads to a diversion in sexual appetite through increasing escalation of like intense and extreme pornography to achieve that dopamine hit. It's pretty wild.
Do you have a lot of young kids coming up to you for stuff?
Yeah, a lot of 16, 18-year-olds on TikTok and these fitness influencers telling them like, you gotta take this and you gotta take that.
Would you ever consider taking steroids?
No. I mean, I've thought about it.
You thought about it?
Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, it puts your health at risk, right? So it's not worth it.
Yeah. How old are you?
17.
Personally, I wouldn't take steroids.
Yeah.
Not steroids. Maybe like when I'm 50, I would consider like HRT.
For me, the health deterioration is not worth it.
Right. Would you ever consider taking steroids?
No. Just go to the gym and eat. Like literally, it's that simple.
Would you ever consider taking steroids?
Hey, I love that guy. Hold on, we gotta go back, man. Just go to the gym and eat. It's really that simple. It's not hard.
Right. Would you ever consider taking steroids?
No. Just go to the gym and eat. Like literally, it's that simple.
Would you ever consider taking steroids?
Considering it right now, yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, why is that?
I feel like 7 years, even though you can't tell, of training, I feel like I've maximized 85 to 90% of what I can do. I don't really know where I'd go from here pretty much to further my progress.
Okay, and do you think social media has been a factor in that temptation for you?
Yeah, I don't love it to the sense where I'm willing to shorten my life that much. Dabble here and there.
So you would shorten your life a little bit to look a little bit better?
Yeah, I would do it more, a very minimal dose of test to almost continue natural progression in a sense, but at a low enough dose where it's not gonna have crazy negative side effects all at once.
Does a low dose necessarily mean it's safer?
Technically, you could go in your bathroom right now, shoot 4 syringes full of testosterone. You're not gonna die. You're probably not gonna have that much bad stuff happen, actually. You'll probably be just fine. But a guy who's using 4 shots of test every day for like the rest of his life, you know, that guy's probably gonna die within the next decade. Like let's say you're on tren and it affects your sleep and you're literally tren sweating throughout your sleep every night. So then your sleep is inhibited dramatically, which then affects your health on the back end, which you know, it's all multifactorial.
Would you ever take steroids?
No, I was
diagnosed with type 2 diabetes.
Okay.
So I'm just worried about how that would affect me.
Okay.
But at 46, I have considered it.
Right. Oh, you have considered it?
I have considered it.
Okay.
I've seen kids that I can tell they're on it, and I always advise against it. I always tell them, like, when you're young, you're gonna just ruin your body, and then you're gonna probably have to be on that stuff for life.
Wise words.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon, and you should too. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you.
Commercial gyms. You gotta hate them. Full of people frustrated with the cancellation policies, full of people also on the verge of being canceled for staring at a fit chick, and full of people fighting for mirror space with a shadow boxer and a 50-follower TikToker. It's full of annoying teenagers, but don't worry. Gravity's gonna take care of them one way or another, and all the personal trainers look like they just can't wait for their next Rec League Ultimate Frisbee game. But what does this all mean? That means there's a bunch of different characters in there, so I'm expecting a wide range of answers. So let's go find out.
Okay.
Would you ever consider going on steroids?
No.
Why is that?
I need my kidneys.
Would you ever consider going on steroids?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Well, but it depends on what it is.
That sounds like you would consider it.
I'm trying to stay healthy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really care about the getting too big over time.
Right.
You know?
Would you ever consider taking steroids?
No.
No?
No, never.
No?
Yeah.
You never considered it?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider going on steroids?
It's funny that you say it. Yeah, just for, I know it sounds weird, but for the health aspect, just so, you know, so I can recover faster, so I have less chance of getting injured.
We're cooked! There's no way he just said for the health aspect. I'm sorry, bro. If you ever see this video, I'm not dissing you, bro. But you gotta do more research, brother. You gotta do more research. There's no way he just said that, bro. We're cooked. Yo.
But then what about like cancer, all that stuff? Like, do you think about those things, or are you mainly just thinking about gym performance?
I just like lifting heavy and being in the weight room, so I'm not too educated on it.
Would you ever consider taking steroids?
I'm on steroids.
You're on steroids?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, what are you on? If you're open to talking about it.
Tested primo.
And how long have you been on it for?
It's been 12 weeks now.
12 weeks. And have you noticed like crazy gains?
Yeah.
And how long were you training naturally before that?
About a year.
A year. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Just for the aesthetics.
Damn.
For the looks, yeah.
Okay, so have you noticed any negative side effects from starting?
Not really. My blood work's been pretty good.
Okay.
Honestly, like the only thing that's lowered is my HDL, but everything else, perfect.
It does put you at a higher propensity to plaque buildup in your arteries, especially, even if on paper your lipid profile looks the same as another guy who's natural. Almost every time you see a bodybuilder die early, it's a cardiovascular related issue. And like you'll see in autopsy reports, bodybuilders with hearts multiple times the size they should be. The #1 cause of death, cardiovascular disease, even over cancer. And this is the naturals too. A blood pressure cuff, I think everyone should have at home, in my opinion. One of the easiest, lowest hanging fruit ways to avoid unnecessary cardiovascular disease progression.
Since starting, have you ever regretted it any day?
No, not really, not yet.
Not
Maybe
yet.
once I come
So you
off
think
of
you
that.
might, yeah?
Yeah, maybe. It'll shorten your life a little bit, but...
But you're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'd rather not live till 90 and be decrepit and whatever. 70 is good enough. After
Yeah.
that, I'm done with it.
Would you ever consider taking steroids?
No.
Nah, to be honest.
No, never considered it. I thought about it, but then I did a little bit of research about the side effects, and I tend to get very scared with those things.
Okay.
So I never really went for it.
But what was the reason for the temptation?
101% social media puts pressure on me and everybody. Social media, 100%. That's how I started thinking about the gear.
See, I've thought about it probably when I'm like much older.
Okay.
You know, I'd want to hit my natural potential first, see where that's at.
A lot of people who I've been asking, they're like, oh, I'm gonna go on steroids because I think I've hit my natural potential. What percentage of people do you think actually end up hitting that natural potential?
That are watching this video?
That are watching this video.
I'd say less than 1%.
Less than 1%?
Yeah, probably like less than 0.1%, honestly.
Wow.
And that's because almost everyone isn't training as optimally as they could. And if they are, they certainly aren't dieting as optimally as they could. And if they're doing both of those things, they probably haven't been doing it for at least 10 years straight. So like, I'm not buying it if people say that they're at their natty limit.
Would you that's just kind of an excuse to kind of go?
I mean, look at Jeff Nipper, man. Look how long he's been training. That man's a beast. I'll look like that any day. I don't want to look like, you know what I mean. It's crazy out here.
I think so. Would you ever consider taking steroids?
Not really.
Not really?
Yeah.
Have you at one point considered it?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Are you lying to me?
No, honestly, no.
Yeah?
No.
Okay. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Why do you think I took steroids?
Because you look like you're on steroids, and I feel like you're lying to me.
Oh, no, honestly.
Yeah?
You can just check it.
I'm looking for the injection holes, man.
Come on. You can't see nothing.
Yeah?
I'm clean.
He's clean. Would you take Turkestrone?
Eh?
Turkestrone?
I've never.
No, okay.
I've never.
I'll be checking your gym bag soon. Yeah. How old are you?
23.
23. Would you ever consider going on steroids?
I thought about it at one point because everyone in this gym is like crazy built.
Like, how close were you?
We had a pact actually, me and some of my coworkers. We're like, dude, if one person hops on, we're all hopping on. And it never happened, so none of us are taking it yet.
So what was like the #1 reason why you didn't go on?
It's just not worth like the health risk.
Yeah, man, never go on.
No way.
Pinky promise?
Gotcha.
Would you ever take steroids?
No, never.
Would you ever take steroids?
No.
Steroids, yes or no?
No. No.
No. No?
No.
Probably not.
No. Never.
Wow. Damn, okay. Yeah. Do you think that the fitness industry is glorifying steroids right now?
Yes, for sure.
You do?
Like the twin twins he was just talking about.
They're the goats.
Why are they hot? Like, they're just normalizing it and making it okay, and it's like.
No, but at least they're open about it. A lot of people are quiet about it.
They're open about it doesn't mean it's okay. Like, it's better than not being open about it.
No, I refuse. I can't. Because then you're making a false narrative. When the people are claiming to be natural, but they're blasting gear, then they're teaching the younger generation, like, yo, you can get this jack, but then they're not ever gonna get that jack. But the Trentons are like, bro, I'm only getting this jack because I'm blasting shred.
Would you ever consider going on steroids? This is considering it.
Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah.
Yeah? And
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not considering it right now, but I guess I would.
you would?
Yeah.
And what would be the reason for that?
I guess like if I were to reach my natural plateau.
Okay.
And then not be entirely satisfied.
What percentage of people do you think actually have achieved that natural limit?
Ooh, it's like single-digit percentage, probably. Sleep often goes heavily neglected to a point that it leads to hypercortisolemia, low testosterone or lower testosterone, inhibited fat loss, body comp just not as good as it could be by a significant margin. I think a lot of people are leaving a fair bit on the table before they go the enhanced route.
I think I don't want to revoke my natty card because I don't want people to reduce my achievements. So like, just being like credited to steroids, you know?
A lot of people also have been saying,
maybe when I get older, testosterone's a possibility.
So TRT?
TRT.
it just seems like there's like this like idea that TRT is essentially like, it's kind of like the natty way.
People don't kind of associate it with anabolics. They're just like, oh, yeah, I'm getting older, I'm gonna hop on TRT.
Why do you think people see it that way?
You'll often see 200 milligrams a week as a standard cookie cutter dose now, but that's, I would argue, in most cases, like mini baby cycle territory, essentially, perpetually.
Is the 200?
Yeah.
Would you ever consider taking steroids at any point in time?
Well, that's a tough one.
So you have?
I have considered it, yeah.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 22.
22.
Yeah.
And when did you start considering it?
Last year.
So at 21. And how long were you lifting at that point?
Just a year.
Just a year. So you're 1 year in the lift. Wow.
1 year in, yeah.
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone. But getting...
Hey, y'all boys, I don't know if you're noticing a pattern here, but everybody who's like considering it and everything, they're around 20, 21, 22, and they're only 1 year into training. Like, this is insane, bro. You guys, do not do steroids, please, man. It shouldn't even... Give it 10 years. Like Jeff Nipper said, give it 10 years. It should be 10 years for anything you do in life, if you ask me, man.
Sure, it's like a quick way to get big, but you're just like killing your body in the process. Social media plays a big part. I'd say like 50% of it.
50%?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like the other 50% is just seeing people around me that are much bigger and wanting to be like them, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm natty. I'm happy with being natty.
Being a trainer here, do you see a lot of younger kids kind of on the trend of kind of taking shit because of social media?
Yeah, you see, like, obviously it's influential, right? So some guys will pull the trigger and go that route.
We've asked people at all different types of gyms, but now it's time to check out the bodybuilding mecca to see what some of the regulars have to say. This gym is home to some of the world's biggest enhanced bodybuilders. It will be interesting to see if being surrounded by the enhanced culture is tempting for some of the natural lifters.
Oh shit, you're Will Tennyson.
Yeah, what's up, man? Would you ever take steroids?
Within the IPF, you can't use steroids. If I wasn't powerlifting, maybe. You're natural, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always, yeah.
Yeah. You look sick, by the way.
Yeah, I thought you were not natural.
Really?
Yeah. The adult veins, man, I don't know.
Well,
how old are you?
21.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Would you ever take steroids?
Depends, you know. I'm already on steroids.
You're on steroids. Are you open to saying what you take?
I'm not even going to say anything, man. The man said it depends, act like he wasn't on it, but Dad said he's on it. You know, but not everybody's open about saying they're on steroids, and that's okay, you know. What you do with your body is what you do with your body. I'll just say, man, as long as this dude knows the risk, hey, it's his life.
Yeah, pretty low right now. It's 250 test, and then I matched it with Primo.
Okay. Was social media any influence on your decision?
It was more like YouTube, I guess.
YouTube videos. So when did you get on? What age?
This year.
So, and you're how old?
22.
22.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you care about this potential side effects?
I mean, I got like 3 blood tests so far. Everything's looking good.
Do you ever wake up any day regretting it?
I mean, not yet.
I found it pretty interesting that both guys who admitted to using steroids said they don't regret it yet.
I mean, not yet.
Making it sound like they don't fully understand what they've committed to, and that seems to be the case.
They're not doing their research, man. I know they not, man. It's cool though, man. You know, let's listen, man, because we're learning.
Case for a vast majority of users, as over 15% of men regret taking steroids due to a lack of awareness regarding its long-term effects.
Still young, still like stupid, right? So,
yeah,
you know,
young and stupid is a pretty bad recipe.
Throw in gear.
Yeah. Yeah. How old are you right now?
23.
Would you ever take steroids?
Maybe if I had to consider it, yeah.
What do you mean, like if you had to?
For more strength.
How old are both you guys?
19.
19?
I'm 18.
18? Would you guys ever consider taking steroids ever?
No.
No?
No, I wouldn't.
No?
I mean, it's tempting. Look, it looks really good, but I'm too young. It'll just mess me up in the long run.
Right. Do you feel like watching social media like YouTube, TikTok and stuff is like made you think about it more than
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
It's always like in the back of your mind, especially in a gym like this.
Yeah.
You see a ton of
You're
guys,
surrounded by it.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. But for me, it's like the acne, you know? I already got that. Can't suffer more.
Would you ever consider taking steroids?
Maybe if I was like a pro bodybuilder.
Would you ever consider taking steroids?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
How old are you?
24.
24? And why would that be?
I don't know. I feel like steroids would just give you that boost.
Would you say social media has played a factor in your decision?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, because you're kind of comparing yourself to everyone else.
Everyone's taking them.
Everyone's taking them?
Everyone's in this gym.
Yeah, true.
Hey guys, that's the worst thing you guys can do. Even me, I'm suffering with that. Not with the steroid shit. Fuck no, but I'm just talking about in overall life. Comparing yourself to other people's success is very depressing. You know, you're always gonna feel like, damn, bro, I'm not there yet, bro. Damn, man, come on, bro. This guy's doing this and that girl's doing that and all type of shit, bro. And don't compare yourself to anybody. The only person you should compare yourself to on a day-to-day basis, on a month-to-month basis, on a year-to-year basis is yourself. Believe in that. Believe in yourself, and every day you should try to do something better than yesterday. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Never compare yourself to anybody. It ain't worth it, man. It's just a spiral of depression.
Let's have a look around.
Does this not tempt you at all, kind of seeing everyone take it?
Yeah, definitely. This also drops 1% after 40 each year, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know that. I know you know that.
I don't know that. I didn't know that.
More roids, more followers.
I don't take roids.
Are you sure?
What?
Are you sure?
Yeah, you can feel
Did
it.
Greg do an Natty or not on you?
He did. Have you noticed an increase in recreational steroid use in younger kids?
I think so.
I think at this point, it's just a complete disregard for like long-term health.
I think recreationally, you should be very careful.
I really don't know why you put your body through the stress of what it takes to be a competitive bodybuilder if you have no plan on competing.
We got a bunch of different answers today. People who were not considering it at one point in time are now considering it because of TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all those things, which is very unfortunate. And now for me to answer this question, would I or did I ever consider taking steroids? I did consider taking steroids when I was like 20, 21. I was in university, weight training all the time. I thought the only thing in life that actually mattered was bodybuilding and going to the gym, and I couldn't think about anything else that could even come close to that. I thought about it, I was almost gonna buy it. I was so close to buying it, and thank God I did, because looking back on it now, I would have regretted it for the rest of my life. Because for the young guys watching this, young girls watching this who are considering it, as you get older, your priorities are gonna change. What you just find important in life is going to change, and that's just being a human. That is completely natural, and that's okay. When you make these decisions, just know that sometimes these decisions are irreversible, and you just can't come back from it. So you really have to just think about, is it worth it? Because you're not just making this decision for you, you're making a decision for your future self. And that's a pretty big choice that you have to make. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.
Guys, what he just said is straight facts. I mean, the way he worded it was straight perfection. I mean, it doesn't get better than that, man. Don't think of yourself right now. Think about your future self. That's really what it is, man. If you care about yourself, if you really love yourself, then do what you think is right for your future self. You know. With that being said, this was a good video to react to. I loved it. I learned something new once again. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day here. Like, subscribe, comment down below if you like this video. And hey, peace. We'll be back with another one soon.